ouch, that must have hurt when Naruto got kicked down there. So episode 291 of Naruto Shippuden, definitely gotta say first of all that it was very slow. Judging it for what it is, as you know, not a typical episode from the series, is actually part of this, you know, 6-part special. It was pretty slow. It was mostly like all set up. There was a couple of interesting things, but for the most part, there was two important things I would say. One of them is definitely towards the end of the episode, Kabuto. We see, because in the beginning of the episode it starts off, you know, Kabuto got to retreat. The resurrection isn't perfect or anything like that. Then towards the end of the episode, we see Kabuto talking to the scroll, and the scroll keeps writing back to him. So that's probably going to be a key factor in what's going on. And I guess that scroll might have something to do with what happened in the water in the previous episode with resurrecting Hidan, even though Hidan shouldn't be dead, which is another thing that's like, I wonder how consistent they're going to be with the logic and the continuity with the actual series if they brought back Hidan, even though Hidan should technically still be ahead down in those rocks down there where, you know, he lost his Shikamaru. So I don't know exactly what that means. Are they trying to imply that he is dead? Is this something completely different? Because he wasn't resurrected via Edo Tensei. He was resurrected with this water. So that's kind of had me wondering. Another key factor in this episode was Naruto getting kicked in the nuts. Another key part of this episode was the chakra or whatever that thing was that was seeping into Naruto. It was going into even the Kyuubi and Naruto himself. I'm guessing that's probably going to lead to maybe Naruto having to battle within himself again or something like that. And I'm interested to see what that's going to mean for the Kyuubi, because if the Kyuubi turns into some even fiercer looking creature, because the Kyuubi has somewhat of a conscience, you know, he's capable of understanding things, but if he just becomes an all-out beast, not capable of comprehension, that's going to be a battle to see. And this also could mean maybe that the Kyuubi won't help him. Maybe Naruto will have to use his own powers. Maybe you have to go Sage mode because the Kyuubi won't help him anymore. So we'll have to see about that. Although I think this is pre-Kyuubi mode, so what really helped? Well, you know, he gets to borrow the Kyuubi's chakra, but still, he doesn't really help Naruto too much at this particular point yet, because this is before the Great War. So, can't wait to see what's going to happen with that. And overall, this episode was very slow. A couple of jokes did have me laugh, like when Naruto got kicked in the nuts by the kid, and the kid ran. I was laughing. That was like hilarious. I was like, "What the hell?" You know, that was pretty funny. And you know, there was a couple of things, but for the most part, it was just merging those two groups together. You know, the kids with the guy that rescued them, seeing his past, and it's pretty interesting because this is definitely showing that this is a story to be told, as far as it's not just like random filler. This is a nice little 6-episode arc, and I like the way it's going. It almost seems as though this is probably, I want to say maybe a scrapped movie idea, because maybe like since nowadays they want to make like, you know, Naruto movies, One Piece movies, etc., like canon, or, you know, just more to grab more people instead of people just thinking, oh, it's a filler. So this could be maybe like a scrap movie idea that they were going to use, and that's why it kind of seems like this randomly, like, you know, all the characters having their own little side story and then coming together with the main cast. So that's pretty interesting. Animation solid as ever. I really loved it. Still looking awesome. To be honest, I kind of like that Kabuto looks different for this little special. It gives it a nice little different approach instead of just, you know, the typical animation. It gives it like this, again, cinematic feel, and I like that. But definitely this episode was very slow, so if you really don't want to keep on following the fillers, because it could potentially, the next episode could be this slow as well. It really depends. Just gotta wait and see, but definitely not the best by far. I hope the next episodes get better and get a little bit better pacing, because as far as right now, this was a pretty slow one. Definitely a radical departure from last episode where there was a lot of action. So can't wait to see what's gonna happen. What do you guys think as far as though Kabuto towards the end with that scroll? I wonder, I've seen a couple comments, people saying maybe that scroll has something to do with the main plot with that scroll Suigetsu found. I highly, highly doubt that has anything to do, but it would be cool if Studio Period did something like that, but I highly doubt that. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with this particular arc and that body of water where Kabuto summoned Hidan from. And also, what do you think about that thing going into Naruto and the Kyuubi? Is that going to maybe have like a Naruto versus Naruto Part 2, or maybe Naruto versus Kyuubi Part 2? And overall thoughts of the episode, did you find it pretty slow? Because definitely I felt as though it was that way. that's all I have for this review, though. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you LOL at Naruto getting kicked in the nuts, because I can't stop laughing. It's too funny. As always, people on ForneverWorld, and have an awesome day.